So, let's get on to some anti-hero chronicles.
Hey, got the script up right here.
Looking right at it.
Anti-heroes.
Just staring at it.
Anti-hero.
Oh, was I supposed to read it? Out loud? Oh, crap.
Ahmed, cue the music. Oh, fuck.
There it is.
Leap slid to a stop in front of Psyker. True to what Go Loud had said, her hair was strange. A writhing mass that almost seemed to reach for anyone it could see.
Is it supposed to do that?
Do what?
Do that old creepy, eldritch, gropey thing? Your hair, it's like...
Oh, it's you. Catherine Knight. Leap, is it?
Leap's blood froze in her veins, and a chill ran its way up and down her spine.
How did you...
Know that? I've had Sorley Grimmerson, Grim, as you've called him, under my fingers for 3 days. Delving through his thoughts, his feelings, seeing who it was that came to his mind while I was interrogating him. You came up a lot, Miss Knight.
You know, I knew I didn't like you when I heard about you. Your methods... I was pretty sure I was still not going to like you when you decided to just drop Go Loud.
He told me I could.
I wasn't done talking yet.
She warped a few steps back, away from Psyker at first, then right in front of her, slapped her open-handed across the face, and returned to her original spot.
You brat!
Leap smirked.
But you talk about torturing Grim like it was fun. And I get it. He's punchable, quippy, broody. But that doesn't mean... Ugh.
My position as the GSO Inquisitor does mean that I get to do what I want. To get what I want. By law, I'm in the right, you little bitch. And you are in my domain, my house. And that means you're going to play by my rules.
Psyker's speech had her levitating about a foot off the floor, looking down at Leap.
You should have listened to Verna. This is a bad matchup for you, Cat. I wonder how Audrey is going to do against the street-level heroes I'm sending to take her in, to take care of her. Oh, that safe house in the Barrow is cute. Just like that orphanage back in the UK, isn't it?
Leap's head was spinning.
How did you...
Know that?
Psyker grinned with satisfaction.
You slapped me, Cat. I get what I want from criminals like you by touch. I know you know that much. My file, the information made public about me, well, that never said whose touch did it.
Leap ground her teeth.
She's a telekinetic and a telepath.
The supplier would have been the better matchup to take Psyker out. But if it had been personal before...
You bitch! I'll kill you!
Or maybe you'll let my little gang take care of Audrey. That way you can have Grim to yourself, Poor Cat. Always the one doing the saving, never actually being saved. Sure, he helped you, but he saved Audrey and went back to check on her. You? Well, he just didn't turn you in.
Leap's cheeks went red.
I'm not jealous.
Are you sure?
Psyker continued to float upward and away, taunting Leap from above, when it clicked.
Bitch!
Leap dug into the back pockets of her pants and produced a pair of leather gloves, pulled them on, and sprinted forward. Psyker was stalling. Leap ported to the top of one of the maze walls, right next to Psyker, and jumped off, driving her gloved fist across the telepath's jaw.
Get off me!
Jog on!
Leap latched onto the lapel of Psyker's blazer and continued pummeling her face in.
Stupid! Fucking... Bint!
Psyker's hands flew up, and Leap's instincts screamed. She released the falling woman and teleported 3 feet to the left, narrowly avoiding the telekinetic blast that tore through the space she'd just occupied. She warped back in front of Psyker, grabbed her by the hair, whipped around, and tossed her upward. Psyker grunted with effort and stopped herself, turning on reflex and blasting down. Leap wasn't there. The heels of 2 heavy boots drove into Psyker's back, launching her toward the floor again.
Fuck! You little...
With the reaction of practice and habit, Psyker rolled over, stopped herself, and extended her hands in the direction that Leap had been in, then turned all the way around, looking back to the floor. The sound of movement to her left caught Psyker's attention. She turned and looked, her eyes wide. Leap, upside down and soaring upward past her with an A-10 slug thrower, one of the guns Atreyu had commissioned for his squad, pointed right at her face.
Boom. Gotcha, bitch.
That one almost tickled, Presto. Try again.
It's not fair! That was my coolest spell! Temporal displacement, and you just shrugged it off! And why did you bring me to this old, crappy field? No one is gonna see me destroy your ass!
The supplier scoffed.
Your coolest spell? Coolest? Really? Do you know nothing of magic?
The supplier stormed forward, batting mana-infused cards, dice, and staves aside with her hands and tail.
If you knew anything of substance, anything besides which viewing angles were the best for your insta-like profile, or what distraction tactics worked best for planting evidence, you would know that you don't use your coolest spell when you try to kill someone, Presto.
A small mote of fire appeared at the tip of the supplier's extended finger, blossomed into a torch flame, and soared into Presto's chest, sending him careening to the floor.
You don't use a cool spell, you use a simple one. Magic is not meant to be cool or flashy. That's a benefit of mastery. Magic is power, Presto. An inflicting of your will upon reality made manifest.
The supplier made another firebolt at the tip of her finger as Presto got to his feet, hands flexed with effort and arms outstretched as the ground around him tore up to form a massive spike projectile. The bus-sized stake soared through the air, hurtling toward the supplier at impressive speed. She twisted her wrist, shaping the flame into 2 intersecting lines, and flicked her fingers forward. The impact sent dust, dirt, and astroturf into the air, obfuscating Presto's view of the supplier.
Firebolt is too basic, bitch. Can't stand up to cave spike, and that's what you get.
You fool.
The supplier's voice boomed from the now swirling cloud of dust as a pair of gleaming red eyes shone through the maelstrom.
Shit.
The pair of eyes and the forming tornado soared upward, seeming to glower down at the small magician.
Oh, okay. But that's cool, though.
Presto looked down to see the gargantuan spike he'd made cut into 4 perfectly even pieces.
No way. There's no way a firebolt can cut through a cave spike. That's impossible.
Cave spike isn't a spell, it's an algorithm.
What? No, it's not. It's definitely...
A small titanium box, no bigger than a pack of cigarettes, tore free from the lining of Presto's tailored jacket.
No, wait!
The box hovered in front of the whirlwind, its previously impervious casing peeling away like the skin of a banana, revealing intricate circuitry and a pair of mana-charged batteries.
A gesture-programmed reality engine? Cute. I was curious how you made the portal, how you had been casting your spells without me feeling the flux of mana in your magic circuits. This little device has been doing all the work for you. I'll admit it's clever. but any actual mage would see through that in a second. There is only one creature that uses a singular organ to fuel their magic, and you are no dragon.
The small box crumpled in on itself and dropped to the ground, the sandstorm slamming down on top of it before Presto could react. A thin line of white light shot out and impacted the same spot the supplier's firebolt had, sending energy surging through Presto and parting the remaining detritus. Presto collapsed to his knees, breathing rapidly, then looked up at the supplier. Her tail lashed playfully back and forth. Her eyes still shone a glaring red, and the silver markings on her crimson skin shone through her clothing.
Whoa. Whoa. What did you do to me? Why aren't I dead?
The supplier walked toward him, glass blossoming out across the incinerated turf under her hooves. Her tail whipped forward, stopping just under the cowering man's chin.
Oh, Presto.
The supplier mocked his state as she pressed up with her tail, forcing him to meet her gleaming gaze.
You really are clueless. Poor boy. I give you mana, enough to cast a real spell. Now, come on. Up.
She instructed, pushing harder with the spiked tip.
Okay. Yikes, lady. Yeesh.
Presto scrambled to his feet and stepped back.
You've got one shot, Presto. But I'm warning you, if you waste it...
Presto shouted with effort, firing off a bolt of lightning that surged over the supplier. She cracked her tail against the ground, sending a shower of sparks throughout the whole of the practice field.
You're going to regret it.
Yep.
Noise.
Dude, that was a good one. Joe,
Thank you.
thank you so much
Outstanding,
for
guys.
another
Oh, you're
episode.
so welcome.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, Zach narrated the shit out of that.
Yeah, you did.
Good.
Thank you.
Bang
So
on.
much feeling.
Real good.
Dude, I'm like, okay, so if I ever start a metal band, you're gonna be the front man because you're gonna do all these like hand gestures and shit.
So good.
Oh, I missed that. Were we getting
yeah.
visual? Were we getting
Oh, dude, it was great.
Oh, sweet.
It was
I
the
like to
best.
do that, yeah.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
So, and actually, no joke, any narrators here and out there learn from that because even if there weren't a visual element, that's going to help your performance.
Oh, yeah.
You'll hear
Very
it
much.
in the performance. People don't realize just how important our bodies are when we're performing, even if it's just our voice that people are hearing, because you can hear that effort. You can hear when we talk to each other normally, what I'm doing right now, this is stuff that
Yes.
we naturally do in order to have that emphasis. And if you're standing there narrating with your hands by your sides, it's going to come through as well. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Coffin narrating.
Zach, good work on
Thank you.
doing the metal hands.
I
Metal
would
hands are
say best video ever to watch if you want to get a sense of how much that affects things. Watch Robin Williams do the genie.
Oh,
And yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those videos.
that alone will convince you how important that is.
So we have. I like how we split off into our individual fights. We had two of them today, but really the one everyone's looking forward to is the next time. Which
Oh, yeah.
will be Go Loud, and Go
Go
Loud's
Loud's
fighting
fight-
who?
Go Loud is fighting a lot of Vikings.
Next time.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Can't wait.
Right.
That's gonna be amazing.
Ahmed, let us know if you need some Viking efforts.
Yeah.
Like grunts and,
Yep.
ooh, ha,
Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%
Gladly.
gonna be necessary, and we're
I
gonna.
think we're gonna have
Arnold
to-
clones.
We're going to have to front the metal band together, Justin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Tell me to order a
I mean,
wig for
Ahmed slayed it with the sound effects this episode. I loved it.
God.
Oh
So
man.
what
that
we're
was
gonna
amazing.
need for Go Loud's fight is like think like the WCW like NWO days of like professional wrestling. We're gonna need some of that magic
Okay.
in the next
Also,
episode.
also some mariachi.
I was just thinking, oh my god.
Yes.
Brain sync.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%.
I used to have a pair of maracas too.
Gary has to be here next time, so let's make sure if his wife needs to be collected that we hire someone else.
I'll go.
Okay.
We get people to do that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, anything else, Joe, that you want to talk about for the upcoming episode or for this episode? Any comments?
So we have Go Loud's fight, and then we're gonna get to see Panzer really, really, really cut loose. Like the next episode is probably like Sorley and Atreyu's fight, and Isto getting involved with that is going to be intense. It's going to be really, really intense. But I think that Go Loud's fight is going to not only be incredibly and epic and badass, but it's also going to add a little bit of levity, I think, because it's going to be hilarious at the same time. Panzer's fight, I think, is going to like face melting.
Okay.
Good, I think.
All right. Face melting goodness. What was her name? What was her gun's name again?
Angry Daddy.
Angry Daddy.
Angry
Yeah.
Daddy.
Will he be coming out?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Angry Daddy's going to come out to play.
Okay. So wait, it's Go Loud's fight, it's Panzer's fight as well next episode, and then
Next episode.
Sorley and Isto,
Sorley and
that's the next
Atreyu
episode after
plus Isto will be the episode after that.
that? Okay. Cool. All right.
Which will
This
be-
fight
which
is
will be a
coming
good time.
together. I like how we're doing a fight over the course of months. Like
Yeah.
just one fight.
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
a D&D session.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Right.
You know how they do
Yeah.
that in the anime, though? You watch Dragon
And-
Ball Z, and they take 25 episodes to get to the
That's
first
pretty much
one.
Yeah, that's
But those are
right.
Good. Good.
Listen,
ball.
half of those are just spent screaming and powering up.
Yeah.
Next
I'm-
time,
yeah,
someone
that's
else
true.
also screams.
Pretty much. And if everything else can go right,
Goku's dead. Oh, he's alive. No, he's
Goku's
dead.
always
Oh,
dead.
my God. Oh, no, he's dead.
Oh, and it doesn't matter because his spirit can also fight and is also corporeal, so the only difference is he has a halo now.
Yeah.
well, details. If things can, speaking of people being dead, if things can go right, we should have like hopefully a little sample of something that Gary and I have been cooking up.
Oh shit! I know what you're talking about. Oh man, I'm
Yep.
I'm fucking psyched for that
Yeah.
project too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be real great.
It'll be a very Gary day.
A very
Gary
very Gary.
Day.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess.
I knew it was coming.
All right.
My name
so,
is Jeff.
Ray.
It was the perfect amount of delay that I was waiting for it. I gave up. And then it came through.
Oh my god.
What, Ahmed, was that a clip or did you just say that?
No, it's a clip. Dude,
That's
we've
a
been
clip
playing the
from a
fuck
movie.
out of that clip for like the last 3 weeks. Where have you been?
I don't know.
You've got to do it with the music from Dune. That was the best when you would play that. No, you gotta wait till it's done. It's like
great.
you gotta play that and then like have silence. It's like his audition. It's like his audition piece for being a Dune singer.
Okay, I don't know how I missed that shit.
I don't
So
either.
thank
So
you
confused.
for,
Subtle, just slipped
for
under
coming
the
up with
radar.
that bullshit. I love it.